What's going on, guys? Daniel here. Want to get on here and talk about supplements. So a lot of people, pretty polarizing subject, topic. Some people say, supplements are garbage, your body doesn't use them, they're toxic, blah, blah, blah. Whole foods, okay, you got this argument, you got this school of thought, and then you also got over here people like loading up, they got like a whole massive supplement stack and taking their daily multivitamin and this kind of stuff. Okay, I think like most things in life, there's sort of a true middle ground there. And when you really do the research, you can start to find that there are good supplements out there that are beneficial and really good for you. And then there's also a lot of supplements out there that are going to actually make your health worse. And unfortunately, these are some of the most commonly used supplements. I won't go down that rabbit hole today, but I would like to talk about the supplements that I use personally and have been using for some time and have experience with, and things that I've researched, and things that I would recommend to the common person of Earth today. Okay, so first I would like to talk about good old Shilajit. Okay, I got some Shilajit capsules here that I made myself. Hopefully that's focusing, probably not. The color of the Shilajit is really light brown. That can depend, the color of your Shilajit can depends where it comes from and how it's processed. What is Shilajit? Shilajit is like a Sanskrit word. It actually means, it's like a Shila and Jeet. It means like rock, win, or win, rock, something like that. It has to do with victory and rocks. Weird, right? So this substance, which is created by plants decomposing over centuries and being heated by the sun, creating a resin. It's sort of like a tar. They collect this. It's in the Himalayan mountains. They collect this and process it in certain ways, and it's basically a very natural mineral supplement is what it is. It's a lot of essential minerals in a very bioavailable form, and it's probably the most commonly taken supplement in Asia throughout history. They say, typically people take Shilajit because it increases your endurance, it increases your strength. In places like India, they say that it also increases your spiritual power, your sexual power, as well as your physical and mental power. Okay, so that's a lot, right? That's basically everything. In the 1980s, I believe Russia was found giving Shilajit to their Olympic athletes. They have been found giving it to their military soldiers. Okay, so there is a big potential for athletic improvement when you take Shilajit. Why is this? Okay, what are minerals and what is good hydration? Okay, good hydration is not just water. It's a balance between water and minerals, and I'll get into this maybe in a different video more deeply, but minerals run the show. Okay, minerals run the show. You can look into like Morley Robbins' work for more on this, but minerals are extremely important. Okay, your body runs on mostly enzymatic functions, and enzymatic functions require minerals to run. Okay, so when you have something like Shilajit giving your body all of the essential minerals in a very bioavailable form, it's a real game changer. It is a real game changer. You will notice, I noticed that my mental game is a bit sharper. I'm more hydrated, meaning that if I were to go into a sauna or go exercise, I'm gonna last longer. My libido is definitely increased. This can go for men and women. Shilajit can increase your libido for both men and women. It's taken a lot in Asia as a male enhancement supplement, if you catch my drift, for endurance. It's like a natural Viagra, it sort of is. It's great for everything. It's kind of one of those things where people are like, I'm not this snake oil, I'm not going to take that because you're saying it's just going to cure everything, it's going to make everything better, but it really does. This is the thing. People aren't attracted to that kind of stuff because people have, more often than not, they have specific things that bother them that they would like to hear, like, oh, this pill is going to solve my back pain, so I better just take that one. Or this pill is going to solve my dry eyes, so I better take that one. Whereas most problems in the body are related to how your body is metabolizing, using nutrients, storing minerals. How are your cells functioning? And this mostly has to do with minerals. Okay, so cell function has a lot to do with minerals. Shilajit is a great mineral supplement. There's a lot of stuff we aren't getting as far as minerals go from our food nowadays. I feel like I'm rambling a little bit about Shilajit too much here, but it's really an awesome supplement, and I highly recommend it. I've been taking it every day, about 4 months now. Pretty awesome stuff. I definitely notice a difference. I would like to make a disclaimer. Often people don't notice any difference when they first start taking Shilajit. They don't notice any difference when they first start taking it because it is a mineral thing, and if you're depleted in minerals, it can take time to replenish your stores. It can take time. Some people say a week, 2 weeks to notice Shilajit. What I would say is be careful, ask your doctor before you take any medical advice, but what I did personally is I just boosted the dose. I just way up the dose. This was when I first noticed the benefits of Shilajit. I was taking it every day for like 6 days, nothing. I took like a triple dose or something like that, and then I was like, okay, yeah, there it is. What I really noticed was increased blood flow to my nether regions, and just like feeling like really mentally sharp is what I noticed immediately. But yeah, I definitely noticed it in my athletic endeavors and things like that. So highly recommend Shilajit for both men and women. It can really make everything better. Be careful with it. You can take too much of it. You might get like a detox reaction, so start small. That's what I always recommend. Okay, my number two vitamin that I take all the time, or supplement that I take all the time, which is a vitamin E. Vitamin E. Okay, vitamin E is a really cool one. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin. So it kind of looks like fish oil, but it's essentially the opposite of fish oil, and I'll explain why. So you can just it's just like oil inside, and you can actually just like pop the capsules and eat it. It's just like a fat. The only known role by doctors and scientists that vitamin E has is it reverses the oxidative effects caused by lipid peroxidation. Okay, so it is an antioxidant, to put it simply. It's an antioxidant. The thing is, lipid peroxidation is where it's most important. Undoing the negative effects caused by lipid peroxidation is why vitamin E is so important for most people, most of the world population. Okay, what is lipid peroxidation? Lipid peroxidation is when a fat molecule oxidizes, when an unsaturated fat molecule oxidizes and causes damage in the body. Okay, why does this happen? Because we eat unsaturated fats. Okay. Well, the interesting thing about that is that in nature, if you find a food that has unsaturated fats, almonds, most seeds, it's also going to have vitamin E. Why is that? Well, because the intelligence of nature knows that if we eat unsaturated fats, it's going to cause oxidation. So it pairs it with vitamin E to undo those bad effects. So, eating almonds doesn't kill us over time. Thing is, what have we done? What have we done is we've created seed oils, otherwise known as vegetable oils. Okay, what are these? It's essentially unsaturated fat extracted from seeds, and we have concentrated the unsaturated fat out of it, and remove the vitamin E from it. Okay, and then we fry our food in this. We put it in all of our processed foods. We've all grown up eating unsaturated fat, okay, from seed oil. We've all grown up eating way too much of it. And this unsaturated fat oxidizes and causes lipid peroxidation. This has a very bad effect on our mitochondria. Okay, it basically, simply put, it jams the gears in our mitochondria, and it prevents our mitochondria from effectively using energy, which is sugar. Okay, so what is diabetes? What is this diabetes thing that everyone has? They notice, oh wow, it gets worse when they eat sugar. Well, is sugar the problem? No, it's the damaged mitochondria from lipid peroxidation from eating unsaturated fat without vitamin E. Okay, that's it in a nutshell. So people are out here blaming sugar. Well, no, your engine's messed up. You're putting fine oil in the engine, you're putting good fuel in the engine, but your engine's totally jammed. So of course it's not going to work. The fuel's not the problem, it's the jammed engine. We need to figure out why is the engine jammed and figure out what we need to put in the engine to unjam it. Okay, that's vitamin E. That's vitamin E. Vitamin E undoes the damage caused by eating unsaturated fats our whole life. Okay, this stuff stores a long time, guys. It's been shown like maybe up to 5 years this stuff can store in your tissues, this unsaturated fat. So it's good to take every day, even if you are aware of this unsaturated fat being unhealthy and you switch to saturated fats, which I recommend you doing if you haven't done already. That's sort of like you changed your fuel to a good fuel, but your engine still is probably damaged, and vitamin E can undo that damage. Okay, hope that makes sense. So basically the whole world right now is vitamin E deficient. I need to slow down, and they don't know it. So vitamin E is a really good one. Disclaimer, it has been shown, okay, so typically vitamin E is sold as D-alpha tocopherol. I'm not sure if you can see that. Typically on the back it's going to say vitamin E as D-alpha tocopherol. Okay, there's different tocopherols of vitamin E. There's different forms of vitamin E. They're going to tell you, the pharmacist is going to tell you, well, the human body only uses D-alpha tocopherol, this specific tocopherol. There is evidence actually showing that vitamin E only as D-alpha tocopherol ingested is basically incompetent, meaning that your body is not going to do anything with it. It needs the other tocopherols, beta, delta, and gamma tocopherol. Okay, you need to find a vitamin E with mixed tocopherols. Vitamin E with mixed tocopherols. What you can also do is buy a normal vitamin E with alpha tocopherol only and take a small amount of olive oil or some other type of oil like that. Probably olive oil would be the best. Take a small amount of olive oil with it, and this will provide your body with the other natural tocopherols. So it will help the vitamin E actually be used by your body. Okay, so Shilajit is a great overall mineral supplement to keep you vital. Okay, Shilajit will increase your vitality, and vitamin E is going to undo the damage caused by all the seed oils that you've probably eaten your whole life, thereby increasing the health of your mitochondria and thereby increasing your ability to efficiently use fuel in your cells and properly fuel your cells, which will, of course, if you think about it, that will improve literally everything. If your cells can be efficiently fueled, you as an organism will be efficiently fueled and able to do your human tasks that you need to do. Okay, hope you guys find that useful. Try them out. Shilajit Vitamin E. Message me if you have trouble getting your hands on them or if you have any questions. Other than that, I got nothing else. Signing off. See you in the next one.